Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Sim 17. We are going to continue our harvest today with corn. So we got to switch out our header here and get some corn into our second tipper down yonder so that we can feed our pigs properly. We were quite short last time when it came to corn, so this will be good. So let's go ahead and throw this back here, and we'll grab our corn header over here. I will apologize if my voice sounds a little strange today, if it sounds nasally or anything like that. That will be because I have developed some sort of cold. It could be allergies. It feels like allergies, but it's like middle of February, so the pollen count's like not high, so I'm assuming it's not, but oh boy, it's really taken me out this weekend. But, you know. Alright. So yeah, it's not too big a deal. It's just affecting the voice a little bit. I may have to blow my nose here or there, but you won't have to listen to that, of course, because of editing software and the magic of post. Alright, so let's get this guy... Well, not let's get this guy going. We got this guy going. So let's check on what else we need to do. He'll go pick up the corn. He's just going to sit there. What's he doing? What could he be doing? Okay, let's check our menus and see... Oh man, yeah, people agreed that they definitely rose the price on easy mode, which is... Oh, look at that. That is so good. Maybe we'll take our tractor and go sell some wool. Though I don't know if that's high now that they rose all the prices. That used to be the price I waited for. I mean, it's a heck of a price either way. So let's go do that. Let's go. We haven't sold wool yet, so we can use the white tractor for the tippers, and we'll take this tractor since this has the pallet fork. Okay. Well, okay. This is weird. So I can still. So when the what do you call it? The great demand comes up. It didn't completely pause my gameplay. Like, it used to like stop my tractor in its track, like dead in its track. At least it still let me drive just at 3 miles per hour. It still brings up the mini-map, which annoys me because I like the screen real estate. But yeah, it doesn't need to do that. Like, pop up the message, but don't affect my gameplay at all. You know, like in the olden days with FS15. But it's a small, tiny little gripe I got. So, anyway, what we'll probably do is sell all of this, even the one that's like 3/4 done, because we'll still get like $6,000 or $7,000 from it, depending on how much is in there. But for now, we'll just go ahead and get these on the old trailer here. Maybe a little too close for comfort, but since we only have 3 of them, we don't have to be too careful. If we had like 10, we'd have to actually place them carefully. Oh man, that was a little scary. Yeah, if we had a skid steer, this would be no problem handling this, because those things can turn. Like, they have that 0 turn radius thing going on. If you ever have lived on an acreage or live on an acreage, you definitely have probably invested in a 0 turn radius mower or have wanted to. I grew up on an acreage, and my father would spend, still does, he has like a 4-day rotation when it comes to mowing, and he mows about 1 to 2 hours, 3 hours a night, and he'll do that for about 3 or 4 nights straight, take 2 or 3 days off, and start the rotation over. Luckily, he loves it. He loves mowing. I, of course, as a child would help. I do not live there anymore since I am an adult somewhat, so... Anyway, 0 turn radius. Good thing. Good stuff. Good stuffs. Alright, so let's strap these down. This is probably the best part about Farming Sim 17, besides belts, are these straps, so really just more belts. Helper B has it. Oh wow, look at that. 80% full. I think that's new as well, or I've just never noticed it in the first 100 hours I've played this game. So, good old patch 1.4. Lets me drive 3 miles per hour when a great demand message pops up, and tells me when the tank is 80% full. Well, that also means we should probably get ready to go. It's like a really nice message, because now I know that I need to get my tipper ready to go. And an 80%, kind of the 80% message gives me plenty of time to get that ready. I could have also started planting, but I really think this wool thing is going to be good. We'll make about 25,000. Tomorrow, a big day. One reason we need money is that tomorrow the Kun DLC comes out. It's the first DLC for this game. It's an 18 equipment DLC. I just bought it so that I have it ready for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do this Let's Play tomorrow. I'll probably just focus on the I always put the DLCs in my tutorial series, and I'll keep them separate from the mod series, but I'll probably focus on that tomorrow night. But anyway, 18 pieces of equipment. Unfortunately, it's $15, which to me it's a little steep just for an equipment pack. Like if it came with a map, like a official map, that might be different, but I don't know. We all, $15 is different to all of us, so some people that might be too much, to some people that might feel just right. To me, it feels a little much. Like if I didn't have this channel, I honestly don't know if I would have bought it. But since I want to cover it, and there is one really exciting part about it. First of all, let's see what we even have from them in the vanilla. If we go to the K's, there will be 18 pieces of equipment from this brand. I say Kun, but UH would say but I don't want to say Kun. I don't know, someone can correct me. Anyway, we basically have, we do have this windrower on our farm, the straw blower thing, and then just a plow and cultivator. So that's all we have now are 4 pieces, so it'll be a nice addition. One really cool thing that they'll have, I can talk while I drive to the spinnery, is that they will have a new bale wrapper for silage. And 2 exciting things about that. One, you'll be able to wrap square bales, so you no longer have to get the round baler if you want to do silage bales. You can get whichever one you want, so that'll do square bales as well as round, it looks like. The same piece of equipment will do both types of bales, so that's cool. So the spinnery is kind of straight here. The other really nice thing, they put out a dev blog today, and apparently, I don't know how this is going to work. This is like completely new to this game. You'll be able to pick, I skipped it, didn't I? Yeah, it's that thing with the big wool, the big yarn ball on top. I wish that yarn ball was a different color. It's like just a brown, like twine. It's like the twine yarn ball. Anyway, I don't need that question mark because I know what I'm doing. I should be able to just drive this in. It'll be a little finicky, and then it'll kind of slowly sell, and you can see our money is shooting up. While I sip the coffee here, we'll watch that beautiful thing happen. Oh yeah, I was way off in my estimate. We don't make 25,000. We make 22,000 per thing. So like, okay, so this right here, one pallet is 2,000 liters. So we'll make about 24,000 per pallet. It would have been a really nice time to have, like, oh gosh, this always gets so bad here. It would have been a really good time to have like 10 pallets stacked up, but we didn't. Like I said, sheep really pay for themselves in the long run because you make lots of money from wool, and it's so easy. You give them hay, you give them water. I can get rid of those straps. What's the button for that? Fasten tension belts, L. Okay. Give them food, you give them water. They just take grass or hay. Super simple. You clear off the 6 pallet rectangle every so often. There's a better way to get there, and it's this way. Gotta go by the diner. And that's it. I mean, you can fit about, I think, 10 to 12 pallets on this trailer. And of course, now with the straps, they're not going to bounce and fall off like they used to back in my day. So you can strap them down. You know, you get 10 on there, 25,000 a pop. That's $250,000 right there. And you can get 100, 200 sheep and make that in no time. We should probably invest back in sheep, but again, I'm going to save up money so that we actually have money to spend on this new DLC coming out if there's a piece of equipment that we want. For example, I really, really think it'd be great to have that. Oh, did I ever finish my thought? No, I didn't. Let's go empty out. So anyway, something completely new is that apparently when you wrap the silage bales, you get to pick the color of foil. I think I read that correctly. It was on their dev blog. They put it out today on their Facebook page, I guess. And yeah, you get to pick between like 4 colors. So instead of just having white, like they always wrap in white, there was black, and I can't remember all of them, but one of them was pink. So you could potentially have like pink wrapped bales of silage, which of course, if you know me at all, sounds incredible. They didn't say anything about new colors coming to Farming Sim, which they should, because we really need a pink color in the shop. But having pink bales just sounds fantastic, and I really hope that I didn't read that wrong. Oh, I'm going to sneeze soon. I'm so sorry. And we're full. So what we're going to do is... Sorry, I'm taking a long time to say this because I'm like figuring out what I want to do. I think we want to dump all of this at the pigs. Yeah. And then the rest of the corn we'll just throw in the silage, or the silo, not the silage, the silo here. Yeah, that's what we want. We also need to get the tractor from the sheep and start planting more soybeans, because now that soybeans sell for like almost 3,000 per 1,000 liters, we really need to double down on that so we have some money for the new DLC. 18 pieces is a lot. I guess, you know, it's $15, but 18 pieces is a lot. I guess I'm just not one who gets excited that much about like new equipment, especially when some of them are just like cultivators, you know, kind of the basics. But they did say they have a 3-meter sower that also cultivates, kind of like we have the 6-meter. So that'll be kind of nice. If you're just starting out your farm, you can invest in a pretty cheap sower that also cultivates to save you some time. But again, I'll do a tutorial on all 18 pieces. Hopefully tomorrow night. It kind of depends how daunting all that is going to be. Wow, they were hungry for corn. Okay, let's get this corn dumped, and then we'll get the silage dumped. So we'll switch over there. Straighten this out as much as we can. Okay. And personal exciting game news, I finally got around to finishing Doom from last year. Like, it was just raved about all of 2016, and I've owned it for months. I just haven't got around to finally, like, diving into it. Holy cow, it is great. It is just, like, great, exciting action, first-person shooter, like, minimal story, like, just raw music. Soundtrack is just thumping and pumping, and you're just tearing through. Oh, it's good. It is exciting. And there are like RPG elements, like leveling up your guns and getting points to level up your suit. So there is some like modern RPG elements to it, but it really harkens back to like Doom back in like I guess I was playing it in the mid-90s. I think it came out like a little before, like 94-ish, 93-ish. I'm probably wrong about that, but I would not have been able to play it at that time. I would have been like 4 years old. But anyway, it's great. If you like first-person shooters, it is great. It's one of the first games I've ever played where like the soundtrack actually, like I actually noticed the soundtrack, because it was so, one, so good, and two, just so fitting to the gameplay. Like it really just added that like element of excitement. It's great. I loved it. So yeah, anyway, that was fun. Did that over the last week and a half ish. I mostly just play on the weekends. I don't really get too much time during the weekdays when between like recording and working out, work, of course, cooking, eating, going to bed early. Not usually a lot of time during the week to play the old video games, but weekends I really try to buckle down and get some in, especially in the mornings. I love mornings. I've talked about that. Get some coffee, play about 4 hours of Doom. Oh, it was great. So good. Anyway, let's switch over to the old grain header, because we have soybeans. So we can start harvesting soybeans, and then we can get our tractor to start planting more soybeans. I really want to upgrade some stuff, but we're going to wait. I'm going to wait because the next time I play, we'll definitely have that DLC. I'm not sure when it releases, but it should be out by the time I'm home from work tomorrow. And then I'll try to record an episode for Thursday with that. Unless I do it tomorrow. I don't know. Sometimes during the day I change my mind about stuff. Like today with this sinus stuff going on, I was thinking about not recording. But I know it's been a long... I think the last one came out on Friday, so I was like, just get through it. It's not... I mean, it's not affecting me that much. Hopefully it's not too annoying to listen to me like this, with my nose all nasally and stuffed, but if it is, you're probably still not watching at this point, so thanks for sticking through it today. Alright, let's go ahead and dump this corn. Oh no, we need to... Did we do eggs last time? I was talking about it. Let's get our egg hunting flashlight. Yeah, I think we did. But since we go at 30 times... Oh, I can talk about that real quick, since I had a question. Some people are starting to question again, like, why I keep it at 30. It's mostly... Okay, it's a couple things. One, I feel comfortable, like I feel in control of the game at 30. If I went to if it was any faster, 60 or 120, I'd feel like stressed out. Night would come too soon. I would feel like I couldn't get anything done in a day. I would just feel like everything was moving too fast. So that's why I don't go at 60 or 120. And I don't go any slower because I feel at any slower, stuff doesn't happen enough. Eggs don't get laid. Plants don't grow. Mostly animals don't do things quick enough. Like pigs don't breed. Wool doesn't get made. You don't get enough night times for the cows to make profit. That's at 15 or 5 speed. So I feel like 30 for me, personally, my personal opinion, is that 30 for me is like super comfortable, like still relaxing gameplay while still letting like animal production and other things to still play out in like a timely manner. Okay, let's uncouple this, and that is why I stay at 30. There will be times I move it, especially when I play personal games, like off camera. I'll move that a lot. But when I'm playing on video, I usually have enough to do in a 20-minute time span or 25-minute time span that I don't really have to speed it up to wait for things, and I don't really want to slow it down because then things don't happen on the video. So yeah, 30 just seems like a good static time for me. But everyone's different. Yeah. When I play personal games, I change that a lot. Like, especially at night. Like, I already speed through it, don't I? If I'm like planting, I'll go to 1 or 5 speed. If I'm waiting for a price to rise, I'll go to 120. Stuff like that. Anyway, we need to change this. Oh my gosh, we have no fertilizer. Oh, it's time to go into slurry, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Well, let's go ahead and finish this up, which will not take long. The fertilizer spills out real fast. So we need to figure out with this... I know it's dark. I'll probably skip to morning before I leave the video. So we're going to wait for the DLC, and then we'll have to figure out if we want to buy any of that equipment or if we want to invest in slurry. Because, let's see, how much would we need for that, like, minimum? We probably wouldn't want to buy this huge one, because it's really expensive. It is 30 meters, but it's also huge. And I don't even know if we have the tractor to pull that. This one's nice because it's half the distance, but it's still, it's pretty fast. So we'll probably buy this. So 48,000. We wouldn't need one of these right away, so we'll have to look at that next time. I think for now, we'll let this finish up its fertilizer, and then next time we'll talk about slurry and Coon DLC and figure out where we want to spend our hard-earned money. Before we leave, let's enjoy the sunrise together. Thank you so much for watching today, and always, if you do. And if it's just today, well then thank you for today. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the episode. Is this episode 50? Holy cow, hey! Wow, that is a lot of Let's Plays. I think this is my longest series. Whoa, I almost didn't mention it. This also could be 49 and I've completely, just ruined everything. But hey, if this is 50, cool. We did it. We'll keep going on to 51 next time. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourselves a very nice day.